challenge was basically a concept where we would try and make the men chase the ladies. They started 18.5 minutes ahead of the men's pack, and the plan was the men would just chase the ladies. We were hoping that it would be a very close finish between the men and the women. The carrot of $10,000 for the first person to cross the line, the first thing the guys want to do is chase the ladies down, which means they're going to run quicker. That was certainly the tactic of Alphonse Yatic-Gabor, who was on 2:09.30 pace for between 4 miles and maybe 20 miles.
Okay. But what about the women? Because they're running a totally different race. They don't have anybody around them.
Yeah, well, that's true, but they know if they want the $10,000 prize, they have to maintain a certain pace. They know if they ran close to 2:30, 2:31, they would probably win it. Again, the men knew if they ran maybe close to 2:11 that they would win it.
Matt, what do the athletes think of this, the prize money structure like this?
You know, I think they like it. Obviously, there's one thing racing, but when, again, there's another financial incentive, but also they've got something in front of them to actually go for. If they can see the ladies a mile down the road, or they're getting information because of the course loops back, they can see the ladies coming the other way. They know whereabouts they are and how far they've got to go. So it just gives another dimension to the race, I think. As it turned out, the men went off very, very quickly. The ladies not quite so quick. So by 20 miles, the men had already caught the women. So it was down to who was going to win the men's race. Amos Matui, he went on and won it quite comfortably in the end because he was running 5-minute mile pace, while the guy who went off at 2:09 was doing 5:20s. He's only ever ran 2:10.58 previously, but he was on 2:09.30 pace. And 2:09.30 pace on this sort of course with the hills and the turns probably equates to around about 2:06, maybe 2:07 pace. So he was running slightly out of, well, certainly where he hasn't run before. So what he did wrong was probably go off a little bit too quick, I'd suggest. But he'll learn from it. He's a world-class athlete, and let's hope he comes back and tries again next year. This course is pretty tough, it is. It's the hills and the turns. I'm pretty sure it's worth about 3 minutes. A 2:13 marathon here is probably equates to about a 2:10. The same sort of course like Boston with the hills as well. But as people have already said, the atmosphere in this course is fantastic, and that must be worth 30 seconds to a minute for the guys spurring them on as well.